All right, y'all. So I know everybody's tripping off over I guess you could say the Vince McMahon news and stuff, which is pretty crazy considering the fact that it's Vince McMahon, and also it lets you know how crazy of a man he is. But then again, everybody who's followed Vince McMahon throughout his entirety stint in the WWE would know how crazy of a man he is. But nonetheless, tonight was AEW Dynamite. Um, this was a special episode of AEW Dynamite as we are getting closer and closer to Forbidden Door. We're about 2 weeks away from Forbidden Door. Next Sunday, well, this Sunday and the next Sunday's Forbidden Door. And we have more matches announced for Forbidden Door tonight on Road Rager. But first things first, we kick things off with Chris Jericho and Ortiz. Now, this match was kind of special because this was actually the hair versus hair match. And what it looked like towards the end, and what I thought was a pretty good opener, we saw what it looked like. We thought we saw Fuego del Sol coming out and helping Chris Jericho get the win. But instead, it was Sammy Guevara in disguise. So Sammy, I guess you could say this is the official heel turn for both Sammy and even Ty Conti in the process. Sammy has reunited with Chris Jericho, and I mean, hey, it is what it is. Chris Jericho gets the win. So Ortiz cuts his hair off while he's just screaming blood and guts, blood and guts, blood and guts, because obviously the Wednesday following Forbidden Door is going to be blood and guts or war games or whatever you want to call it. So we move on from that and we get Wartlow versus the 20 guards. This was just a straight dominating, complete one-sided destructive, annihilation from Wartlow, obviously. But after the match, which got people talking, we saw American Top Team um, trying to get Tyron Woodley and Matt Hughes. Y'all know Tyron Woodley, the dude who got knocked out by the YouTuber Jake Paul. Obviously, the UFC welterweight legend, former champion as well. But they actually grab Mark Sterling because they're screaming at him like, "Go at him, go at him, go at Wartlow." So Woodley grabs Sterling, throws him into Wartlow, and Wartlow power bombs him. So clearly Wartlow wants and he's gonna get a shot. Well, looks like he wants next at the TNT title. He wants Scorpio Sky. Next, we had Dax Hartwood taking on the in-ring official singles AEW in-ring debut of I guess you could say, many people may say he's one of the best wrestlers in the world. Definitely at that. Will Ospreay. Yeah, man, him and Dax, I thought they really went at it here, man. Like this is a really good match here. Like Dax is showing, man, like if FTR was to ever have a full blown breakup, I bet you Dax would cause Dax is shown, man, like he don't need a tag team partner. No offense to Cash, but like Dax, man, he went out tonight. But of course, we saw Will Ospreay get the win. United Empire came out. But of course, the big caveat was this. We saw the return of Orange Cassidy. It was cool to see Orange Cassidy. I forgot when was the last time he was on Dynamite. Obviously, he's been out with an injury. He comes out, has to stare down with Will Ospreay, and it is announced later on during the main event that it will be Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door for the IWGP US Championship. That should be a good one. I don't think they never fought before, so that should really be a good one. We get the face-to-face confrontation between Tanahashi and Moxley, but of course, Chris Jericho comes out. He's like, look here, Blayers, I deserve a shot at the title. Why? Because I'm a wizard. So, Tanahashi, you better watch your back. You too, Moxley. Um, but we get this weird segment. You had, I think, you had the Appreciation Society come out, but then you had freaking, I forgot who the other dude was, but I know Lance Archer. I think El Desperado. Um, Now this leads to Jericho saying that it's gonna be him and Suzuki next week, but it's gonna be Guevara and him and Suzuki taking on Kingston, Yuta, and Shooter Imuni. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised they're even having Chris Jericho wrestle on Forbidden Door, considering the fact that in 72 hours he's gonna be wrestling in Blood and Guts. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know about the segment. This segment kind of felt weird, and then Sammy Ty being cringe as always. But I don't really know what to say about that segment. We get Ethan Page versus Miro. This was a solid match here. Miro clearly beats Ethan Page. Right call, right win. I wouldn't be surprised if Miro ends up winning the whole thing at Forbidden Door. But Miro moves on. He advances. We get Britt Baker versus Toni Storm. This was another right call by AEW, having Toni Storm get the win. You had freaking you had Jamie Hayter try to come out, but Thunder Rosa fought her off. And so, as we saw, Toni Storm got the win. We are going to be getting, and it was also announced for Forbidden Door, Toni Storm versus Thunder Rosa for the women's title. Honestly, I feel like they put that match on the show strictly because of the fact that New Japan doesn't have a women's division. But hey, it still should be a pretty good match at that Forbidden Door pay-per-view. But I also kind of find it interesting considering the fact that it's not a AEW versus New Japan, because it's Forbidden Door. But anyways, as we move on, man, we get Hangman Page coming out there, and he was going to call out Kazuchika Okada, but he was like, I didn't know that he was fighting Jay White, and now he's no longer the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Adam Cole comes out and he says, look here, Cowboy, you're not getting the shot. The only person who deserves to get that shot, who deserves to fight Jay White, is me. Now, Jay White comes out, he attacks Hangman Page, and he's like, look here, you not getting the title shot, Hangman. And Cole, you sure as hell ain't getting no title shot. Now, Cole's like, bro, wait a minute, hold on, player. I thought we were friends, bro. What the heck you doing, player? But that was funny seeing Cole like, what? He was like, what? Anyways, we got the main event, man. This is a really great main event, man. Jurassic Express and the Young Bucks is for the tag team titles, man. This is a ladder match. Man, you know what, man? I'm thank God. I mean, thank God this matchup was really good because, like, man, if you would have had the Hardys in it, well, then again, I don't even want to think about the Hardys. But man, this was a good main event here, man. A lot of fast-paced action, table spots. Like, for a second, I thought, like, are you sure this is a ladder match? Because this is more of a tables match to me. There's a lot of table spots going on. But you had the Young Bucks pull freaking Luchasaurus onto the 4 tables. Like, this is Edge and Undertaker 2009 all over again. But we do see the Young Bucks get the win. The Young Bucks are the new AEW World Champions. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I thought this is good. This is a good main event. And the Young Bucks, they've been killing it recently. I mean, the Hardy Boys, them winning the titles, I don't know. But I thought this served up, in my opinion. This was a really great show for AEW. We finally got more matches announced for Forbidden Door. Thank God. It's like, you guys got to start putting more matches on the show as we get closer to Forbidden Door. Anyways, again, crazy stuff today, man. Obviously, with the Vince McMahon crazy stuff going on. Vince is crazy, all right? Vince is crazy. Everybody knows Vince is just always crazy. But hope you guys enjoyed this review. This has been The Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah.